All right, we got Finley. We're about to do our first official off lead. And I'm gonna have her on a 20 on my collar. Good girl. And the first thing we wanna do is go through the door politely. And she likes to push on this and try and get out. So we'll see. This is excellent. Got the door open. Nice. Okay, good girl. She just loves to press against that door, so that's really great progress, especially without a leash. Oh yes, good girl. All right, so we're gonna walk around here, and I'm just gonna randomly call her back. Part of this is to figure out what level I need out in the big open space of my yard here. I start this all the time on the long line. And then we move into a smaller fenced-in yard. And then when we get out here, she looks like she's gonna go potty. So when we get out here, I have so many more distractions. And so I'm usually on I'm trying to figure out what level I need to be on. So I usually start at what I think is the highest level for them and then move up or down depending on the response. Yep, there we go. Good girl. So I like to come up to the top of the yard where we have not been working because there's more interesting things here. Now she knows for sure she's off lead. And I'm gonna put my camera or my transmitter up to the camera when I call her so that you can see what level I'm on, when I push the button, how long I hold it, etc. And then see her reaction as well. So let her get a little bit distracted and then we'll get started. Good girl. Excellent. Very good. Finley. Good. Excellent. So if she comes back on her own like that, I'm going to reward that. Little cookie, say her name. I do use the dog's names as their primary recall. Good girl. Good girl. Finley. Yes, good girl. Excellent. Finley. Good girl. Okay. The goal on this session is always to be able to push a button once or twice at least so that you can see how I'm doing this. But if she is going to be perfect, then we won't get that opportunity. So we'll just work her here, see what we get. And that's what I'm looking for, is a little distraction where she's not engaged with me, she's engaged with the environment. She's definitely aware of what I'm doing though, so that's really good. Good girl. Good. That's kind of the whole point, is that she's aware of what I'm doing. Come on, get rid of that grass, Finley. Good girl. So I'm never disappointed in that. I'm always happy with that kind of a result. Good girl. Good. And once she completes this session, the next time that she gets out, she'll be getting out with a buddy, and we'll be doing 2 dogs. She'll be going out with Millie, who's a day ahead of her. And they start, that provides a distraction in itself. So that provides the opportunity to communicate with everybody. Atta girl. I'm trying to get her to be a little bit distracted here, and she's staying very focused on me, which is a good thing. Good girl. Finley. Good girl. Okay. All right, I'm going to call her away so she's going over to get on place. I'm going to call her away from this area. So, you know, this is where we do our primary training, and lots and lots of cookies are in this space. So it's a kind of a natural attractant for them. And so she's definitely more distracted over there. So I've got her on a 20. Finley. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Excellent. Finley, good girl. Yeah. Finley. Finley, little tap. Finley, she's feeling it. Finley. Yeah, see you're scratching a little bit there. Finley. Yes, good girl. So you notice I held that down the whole time. A couple of taps to start, and then I held it down until she started to turn towards me. And that's so that she can really see that the sensation, that tingle, clearly stops when she turns her attention back to me. Makes it super easy for the dogs to make a comparison to tingle, no tingle. Trying to get so I can see her here behind the chairs. Good girl. Excellent. That a girl. Finley. Come on. Get a little closer. Good girl. Finley. That's it. Good girl. Good. It is super humid. It's trying to rain, I think. It's clouding up pretty well, and definitely feels very much warmer than it is, I think. Finley. Yes, good girl. Excellent. Finley, good girl. Come on. Atta girl. All right, I think I'm going to turn my camera off. You can kind of see how she's doing here. I'm very happy with her. She's a very nice dog, and all of her lessons are going fine. So you should be able to see, I should have another video for you in the next couple of days that is off lead her and Millie partying. That was not me. Good girl. Good girl. Finley. Good. All right, there she is. She's on track. Looking good.